I'm at a signal control junction where the surface has completely failed, and it's quite bizarre how behaviour of traffic is affected, because cars will try to drive around these potholes, and it's difficult to see, I guess, from this angle. But this one in the middle goes right down through 2 layers, and I believe it's about 125 millimeters deep. So cars are straddling it. But once there's more than one car in the road, you're forced to go into some of them. So let's have a look at what we think it is, or what I think it is. I think the cause of this problem on this junction is 14mm stone mastic asphalt, this top layer. And I don't think that 14mm is able to withstand the turning manoeuvres at this junction anymore. It would have been when it was installed, but now it's just age expired, ravelling up, coming out, and just failing. And there doesn't seem to be anything underneath that's causing it to fail. I think it's probably just the turning manoeuvres and the stress at the site. Looking underneath, here for instance, here you can see some, appears to be hot rolled asphalt underneath. There's a car just completely driving around. So you can see some hot rolled asphalt in the bottom underneath the surfacing. The construction appears to be hot. 14mm bituminous macadam, some kind of stone mastic asphalt or thin surface core system on top, underneath the hot rolled asphalt, and then potentially underneath, I'm wondering if I should go over here when the lights change and have a quick look. Appears to be perhaps cobblestones underneath, large sandstone sets. Wait for a break in traffic. So underneath at the bottom you have various types of sets in the road. So the construction here then from that is sets in the road with a layer of hot rolled asphalt on top, and then with a layer of some kind of thin surfacing, although laid at about 30 to 50 millimeters depending on, it looks kind of variable over there. Then it started to fail, it started to ravel, and you can see along the joint here it's failed. It appears to have failed all along the middle joint and been patched variously, but it's been patched with hot rolled asphalt. Here, 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 there, here, 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 patch and a patch. Actually this bit here might be more bituminous macadam rather than hot rolled, but nevertheless it's been patched extensively. And then you've got some small bag patches or bucket patches, if you want to call them that, where it's just been thrown in with a shovel rather than properly patched. But what's happening, and that's a really good example of it over here, I might get closer at the other side of the junction. So I'm at the opposite corner of the junction now. You can see lots of small patches here along where that old joint line would have been. And the patch itself is still there. There's a little strip here that would have been thrown into a joint crack, but everything around it's crumbled. And so now the patches are proud of the surrounding surfacing, which is failing. And the only real option here is to completely remove everything of the same type laid at the same time, in my opinion. Because it's very difficult to fill in the gaps now between these patches. And it's a danger to traffic, especially motorcyclists and bicycles. But even if we watch this white car over here at the junction, so if we watch this white car as the lights change, he has no option but to hit some kind of a defect. He's opted to go out into the road, and the car behind him's followed. It does slow cars down, but if they have a green, they will tend to horse it on through here. Yeah, so thinking about what's happened, there seems to be granite sets underneath with a layer of hot rolled asphalt on top, and then a final layer of a 14mm type stone mastic asphalt on top of that, which is the surfacing, which is now failing. Apart from this one area here where it's gone very deep, I'm not sure if that's come from the top down or from the bottom up, but we could see in that image 2 different types of sets. So that's a joint between the edging of the old road, which is going this way, and the side road going this way, which would have had sandstone sets on it. I presume at some point the road here was slightly widened but it seems just to be a failure from the surfacing material. The reason I'm saying 14mm continuously rather than 10mm, I think it is a 14mm size stone. The 14mm is more susceptible to failure in a harsh turning and braking environment than the 10mm stone. It seems to be more likely to pluck out when the material starts to fail. So it isn't recommended to use 14mm anymore, whereas when these materials, like this material, is potentially 12 years old, although in reality it's probably a bit less old. It could be 12 years old. So there's a lot going on here. I'm not sure if I've really helped you to understand what's going on, but maybe it, ooh, that's a big one. Maybe it did somewhat. Thanks for watching. See you later.